されるレランパード。
Hello everyone, hopefully having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Bleach Brave Souls video, and in this one we're going to be talking about the 100 million download special Zenith Summons Decisive Battle banner that's currently up right now. We're going to go over the banner to see if it's worth something on. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you leave a like, if you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and also help me get to 500 subscribers. I am very close. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So we're getting a new Okira and Hollow Ichigo here now. The 10th anniversary news stream just ended 30 minutes ago. So yeah, they also mentioned that, you know, during the stream this banner was releasing right after the stream ended. So yeah, that's why we're here. So I guess this is a character overview and a should you summon or should you skip. So we can go ahead and take a look at that. Alright, so first things first, we have the Ichigo here. He is a ranged strong attack unit with weakening plus on all of his attacks. He has a special debuff on his special move. He has an EX move for facing super wide range attack, squad 0 killer plus. He has 2 soul traits, damage to weaken enemies 30%, strong attack recharge time minus 12%, frenzy plus 3 in guild quests, poise break and complete status immunity. They did show some gameplay in the stream. I think both units are probably more than likely going to be guild quest units. So my thing is, since these are our mid-month units, are these going to be in the premium pool? That's what I'm guessing. His SP is 925. I think that's the highest SP I've seen so far, base. Let's see, we saw soul traits above. Innate skills, Sprinter, Havoc, Sharpshooter. The rest of the skills, Bombardment, increase status summon chance against Soul Reapers, Poise, complete status immunity. Status summon, Spiritual Pressure boost 80%, range damage 10%, 30 in guild quest, Defibrillator, weaken defense, Poise break, Diminisher, kill effect 30%, 50 in guild quest, and he has a base of Frenzy plus 2. And he gets Frenzy plus 3 in guild quest. I mean, a base of Frenzy plus 2 is cool, but I just don't think characters should be getting an extra Frenzy or Berserker in, like, I don't know, I guess any type of content really. I think it should either be a base Frenzy plus 2 or a base Frenzy plus 3. But with a pretty hype character like this, it should just be a base of Frenzy plus 3 in my opinion. But it is what it is. He's a guild quest character. So we have Okira here, who is a ranged strong attack unit. All attacks except his SA2 have weaken plus. His SA2 is a superior strong attack, homing vortex, barrier, and a boost. Alright, his SA2 does a lot. The spotted killer plus 2 soul trait strong attack, damage plus 20%, strong attack recharge time minus 12%. Full stamina only, reduce strong attack cooldown 60%, frenzy plus 3 in guild quest, complete status immunity. Alright, so and Okira is a heart unit. We saw the soul traits above, innate skills, Sprinter, Havoc, and we saw the full stamina only reduce strong attack cooldown 6% above. The rest of the skills, bombardment, increased status summon chance against rankers, sharpshooters, complete status immunity, status summon spiritual pressure boost 80%, range damage plus 10%, 30 in guild quest, defibrillator plus 5 seconds. Enhancer, multi-barrier plus 2, booster, increased kill effect 30 in guild quest, or excuse me, increased kill effect 30%, 50 in guild quest. Frenzy plus 2 and plus 3 in guild quest. Like I mentioned, I already talked about my thoughts about that on the Ichigo. So we have the banner here, we have the 2 new units, and we have, I think only 2 premium units in here. Well, no, 4 if you want to count the anniversary units. Why are they on here though? They're really old. So we have this Gen and Toshiro here are their mid-month units. The rest of these units are some seasonal units, so you really do have a chance to pick them up here. And then you have the 7th anniversary units, who are also in the premium pool. I'm curious as to why the 7th anniversary units are on here though. Maybe they could possibly get a resurrection soon. Hopefully, that'll be nice. It's just weird that they're on here and not maybe the 8th anniversary units or some other units. That's just what I'm thinking. So, unfortunately, it is a 51 step up banner. At steps 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, you are guaranteed 1 5-star character. And at step 25, you do get to choose a new character summons ticket. And then at step 50, you get another $100 million download special, choose a 5-star character ticket. So there's that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, is this banner worth summoning on? I'm not too sure. I mean, this is our mid-month banner, and mid-month, well, our mid-month / $100 million special banner. So there are a couple premium units in here, like the Gin, Toshiro, and the 7th anniversary units on here. Where there's 2 Gins on here. I should probably be more specific. This Technique Gin and this Toshiro here in the 7th anniversary units. These are premium units, so I'm thinking these 2 units might be in the premium pool, so you could skip this banner, but I'm not sure if they're going to be in the premium pool or not. I honestly have no idea. This is a mid-month / $100 million download special banner, so I don't know if they would throw these units in there. I'll try to look and see if I can like find if these characters are going to be in the premium pool or not. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, so I actually found that these units are in the premium pool. So if you want to skip this banner and just try your luck on the BBS tickets, maybe during the anniversary, you do have a chance to get him there. You necessarily don't have to use your orbs here just to spend them. This right here is the entirety of the premium pool list. As you can see, the Okira and Ichigo are on here. They're Crescent Veil version. These are the newest version of the units. And then, yeah, there are some other premium units that are on here, as you can see. So, yes, these units are in the premium pool, so you necessarily don't have to summon on this banner. And another thing I want to talk about real quick is the Step 25 and the Step 50 ticket. These are 2 different tickets. The Step 25 ticket, if I come up all the way back up here, yeah, you will receive a choose a new 5-star character summons ticket. Decisive battle at Step 25. You get to choose between the characters here, which is, yeah, this is the ticket that you get on Step 25. You get to choose between the Ichigo or the Okira. And the one at Step 50 is just basically a character selection pool of characters that have, you will be able to choose one of the 1,000-year Blood War characters that appeared up to May 31st, 2024. So that's basically what that second ticket is. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We went over the characters, we went over the featured units. Well, I guess I can probably go into the other units a bit more in detail then, can't I? Because I usually do that. Alright, so first off, we have this Gin here. He is a Technique Captain Killer unit with a Soul Shredder normal attack damage plus 35%. Yeah, melee unit, last rate on all of his attacks, innate skills, Sprinter plus 1, long reach, dodge, Soul Reaper damage 50%, Bruiser 85%, Berserker 50%, decreased damage taken 16%, immune to paralysis, Flurry plus 1, except in some quest types, and Gil plus Flurry plus 2, increased melee damage 10%, increased melee damage to Gil plus 30%, increased Soul Reaper damage to status 7 affected enemies 30%, Poise, Guard Break, increased kill effect 30%, and 50 in Gil quest. Up next is the Toshiro here. He is a power ranker killer unit with a Soul Shredder strong attack damage plus 35%. Range unit, frost on all of his attacks. Sprinter, Havoc, Guard Break plus hit enemies are his innate skills. Berserker 75%, Devastation 60%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%. Increased super link slot potions plus 10, increased technique link slot potions plus 5. Frenzy plus 2, increased status double chance against technique attribute enemies. Damage to frozen enemies 40%, weakened defense, and needs status and spiritual pressure boost. This Toshiro isn't actually half bad, in my opinion. Up next, we do have some of the seasonal units here, which will be starting off with the Riruka here. She is a Heart Hollow Killer unit with a Soul Shredder damage inflicted at full stem plus 30%. She's a range unit with drain on all of her attacks. She has the enemies defeated bonuses here. You can see the bonuses she get for defeating the required number of enemies. Innate skills, Sprinter plus 1, team/party, stamina recovery 20%, Siphoner, Berserker 40%, Devastation 60%, full stamina damage boost 30%, reduced strong attack cooldown 12%. She's immune to the fire status helmet, Havoc, Frenzy plus 2, weakened defense, long strike, guard break, and these status elements neutral pressure boost 80%. So yeah, seasonal units, they aren't in a premium pool, so if you get a chance to get any seasonal units and you do pull them, you know, that's always a pretty good pull, if you ask me, if you are summoning. Next up is the Mashiro. She is a power human killer unit with the Soul Trader Super Technique Linkshot Potions +5. Melee unit paralysis on all of her attacks. Innate skills Sprinter, she's immune to paralysis, guard break. The rest of her skills Berserker and Devastation, both at 40%. Reduce strong attack with cooldown 12%. Increase technique Linkshot Potions +5 and Super Technique Linkshot Potions +5. Havoc 20%, Frenzy +2, Defibrillator, increased status element chance against technique attribute enemies. Increase attribute Soul Reaper damage to status element affected enemies 40%, damage to paralyzed enemies 40%. Like I mentioned, if you are summoning on this banner and you pull any seasonal unit, that's great because they're really hard to come by. Up next is the Momo. She is a Mind Soul Reaper killer unit with a Soul Trait of Heart Droplet Drop +30%. Range unit, no status elements on her attack. She has a boost on her SA2. And hit skills, Sprinter, Havoc, and a 50% chance to dodge Soul Reaper damage. The rest of her skills, Berserker 60%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%, immune to all status elements. Increase Heart Droplet Drop +10%, increase Heart Droplet Drop 30%. It's 50 here because in 20 it's her it's 20% in her skills, and since her Soul Trait is 30, it's just going to be additive altogether, so it's a total of 50. Frenzy only at +1, increase damage to enemies not affected by element 100%, enhancer, guard break, booster. I mean, this unit is going to be pretty good in epic race. The only bad thing I really have to say about this unit is, you know, her frenzy is only at +1. That's pretty much it. Alright, so we have this again here, who's a speed Soul Reaper killer unit. Soul Trait is strong attack recharge time -12%. Range unit, weakening on all of his attacks except his SA2. He does have a barrier on there. Innate skills, Sprinter +2, re-auto affiliation dodges, full stamina only, reduce strong attack cooldown 6%. The rest of his skills, full stamina damage boost 20%. Complete status immunity, full stamina only, increase strong attack damage 40%. Havoc, Frenzy +2, Defibrillator. Increase status element chance against power attribute enemies, damage to weakened enemies 40%, multi-barrier +2, sharpshooter, and hit hidden enemies. Yeah, just a pretty decent unit, not too bad. And so we have this Orihime here. She is a speed hollow killer unit with a Soul Trader strong attack recharge time -12%. She is a ranged unit with paralysis on all of her attacks except her SA2. She has a boost and a barrier on there. Innate skills, Sprinter, guard break, reduce strong attack, cooldown 6%, only at full stam. Bruiser 20%, Berserker 40%, as well as Devastation at 40%. All status element resistances shared 100%. Yeah, I forgot they changed the name of it. It was called Share Complete Status Immunity, but now they just reworded it to that. Havoc 20%, Frenzy +1, Defibrillator +5 seconds, Enhancer, Multi-Barrier +2, and Booster. This Orihime, she's still pretty good. She does need quite a bit of dupes. She was like one of the best options for like the auto characters for Guild Quest, but that was a while ago. But she's still pretty up there if you look at the top 10 list. I think she's like maybe 5 or 6 for this Guild Quest or some other one. Up next we have this Yumichika here. He is a power ranker killer unit with a Soul Trait strong attack recharge time -12%. He's a ranged unit with no status elements on his attacks. Innate skills, Sprinter, Havoc, and Stamina Recovery. Bruiser 40%, Berserker and Devastation both at 60%. Increased power attribute movement speed 30%. Increased increase super technique Linkshot Potions +5 and regular pots +5, and 30% increased droplet drop. Frenzy +1, increased power attribute strong attack damage 20%, guard break plus Pierce Iron Skin. Really good. Still a really great support unit for the power attribute. He's still pretty good. Then we have the 7th anniversary Ichigo. He is a mind unit with the Soul Reaper and a ranker killers. 2 killers is always great on any unit. Soul Trait strong attack recharge time -14%. Range unit paralysis and weakening on all of his attacks. Innovator plus Immobilizer. Sprinter and Havoc are his innate skills. Bruiser 20%, Berserker 40%, all status elements resistant shared 100%, Frenzy +1, Bombardment, Defibrillator, Sharpshooter hit hidden enemies 100%. And status elements pressure boost 80%. So yeah, I mean, this is a 7th anniversary unit code now. Since they resurrected the 5th anniversary units a couple months ago, I do think the 7th anniversary units are probably going to get resurrected sometime soon. I mean, this is just my guess because them being on this banner is actually just kind of weird in my opinion. The Uryu here, he has the Rancor and no affiliation killers. Soul Trade strong attack recharge time minus 12%. Melee unit weakening and drain on all of his attacks. He has a debuff on his soul bond. He has the gauge effect. This was the first character to introduce it. His gauge effect is going to give him 100% berserker and increase damage taken 50%. Innate skills, Sprinter +2, long stride, and stamina recovery. When he activates his gauge, he gets strong attack recharge 30%. Bruiser 20%, Berserker 20%, Devastation 40%, Havoc 20%, Frenzy +2, Defibrillator +5 seconds, increased status element chance against power attribute enemies, increased speed attribute character strong attack damage 20%, guard break plus hit hidden enemies. Yeah, since these two are in here in kind of like this special $100 million celebration, they could be getting a resurrection soon. Alright, so that's pretty much it. We took a look at the 2 new units and we took a look at the featured units in here. Is this banner worth something on? I mean, that's honestly, it's entirely up to you. If any of the, I mean, I know this is a pretty hype moment in the Bleach series, so if you would like to summon on this banner and pull these units, I mean, just go ahead and go for it. I don't see why not. But do keep in mind, this is a mid-month banner and these units are in the premium pool that I showed earlier. So you can get them for free from the BBS tickets. Not to mention, we still are going to get a end of month banner here probably sometime next week. And the fact that they dropped a banner on a weekend is actually pretty crazy now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, we still are going to get an end of month banner. But you know, like I always say, if any of these characters are your favorite from the Bleach series and you would like to have them in the game, by all means go ahead and summon. If you are someone that would just like to have all the characters in the game and try to collect as many as possible, go ahead and summon. Or if you're a wallet warrior and you would like to have all the characters in the game mattress in it, go ahead and summon. And also if just summoning and trying to pull these characters will just, you know, let you have fun, then by all means go ahead and do it. Games are meant to be played to have fun and, you know, just have a good time. And as always, these are your orbs. You can do whatever you want with them. So that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And as usual, until next time.